Well, hello everyone. It's been a while since I've done an update for you. I actually did one about 10 days ago. It was up for about 24 hours, and for whatever reason, Yahoo, YouTube sent me a message saying that somebody had complained that I was violating a privacy issue. So I don't have to mess with that kind of stuff. I just took it down. It did see over 3,000 views in that 24 hours. Quite a bit, and I appreciate that. As most of you know, Shopsmith is still trying to get sold. I have no real new update on potential buyers. The last information I got on that was there may be 2 legitimate offers, and supposedly there might be some other letters of intent, they call them, that were supposed to come in. Shopsmith is using a outside company that I guess specializes in connecting buyers with sellers and sellers with buyers. And they had an original deadline for submitting letters of intent. They extended that through last Thursday, I think it was, which tells me if they're extending the deadline, they may not be getting a whole lot of offers. So I guess the question is it going to sell or not sell? From a much earlier update, my information was that the bank was supposed to come in real soon and just take over. You know, grab the assets and sell off what they can and get as much money as they can back, you know, as the lender. So, like I said, I don't have any updates on that. As far as equipment going out the door, the last update I have on that, they were still trying to build product and get it out to the customer. Very curious. I'm still doing, of course, live Zoom presentations every Thursday. I'll give you an email so you can get in on those here. The last couple of them have been huge. I mean, I'm getting more people in these things now because they want to talk about Shopsmith and where it might end up and where it's going and things like that. But I'm getting way more participants that really have a lot of nice information to share. Some of that goes back to sellers, because the last couple of weeks we've had a couple of people that actually did talk with the remaining leadership back at Shopsmith and talk to and communicate with this outside company, this brokerage or whatever it is. And they had some interesting information on the sale of the Shopsmith company and how they're going about doing it, what it would require to actually get it. So if you want to get in on some of that information, I would highly recommend that you do log in or email me. I'll give you the address here in a minute, and I'll give you the login ID number for the Zoom. But we've had some great conversations during these same seminars, by the way, or presentations, seminars. We do cover, you know, any issues you got with your machine. We've solved some major problems over the last couple, 2-3 weeks on customers' problems. And so, you know, we're trying to take care of the Shopsmith equipment issues, as well as talk about the future of Shopsmith and where it might be headed. That's really all I've got right now. I will try and get a better update down the road. I think we are getting close to finding out exactly what might be happening. All right. If you do still have an order you're waiting on, email me. I will try and get an answer for you if it's going to be shipped, if it's not going to be shipped, if they have no idea. I've sent a lot of these emails to the remaining people back at Shopsmith. I get responses sporadically. You know, I don't know if it's because they're real busy back there building product, shipping it out the door. Like I say, it's pretty limited staff back there, like maybe 2 people. I don't know that for a fact, but I think it's just 2 people. So there might be just busy out in the plant getting the stuff put together and shipped out to you. But if you have a problem with that, get a hold of me at the address I'm going to give you right here, shopsmithmike@gmail.com. In the meantime, I hope everybody's still using the machine. You can see what I've been doing. It's almost Christmas time. So I'm going to do a separate YouTube video on my little guys here. My elves, my Christmas elves. They're almost finished, not quite. All right, so like I say, in the meantime, I'm Michael Young, and I'll talk to you all a little bit later. Thanks, everyone.